Okay, so what do an army of spiders, a sea of tall grass, and a creepy abandoned amusement park have in common? Well, they're all waiting for you at Kejonuma. Hey guys, Clyde here. Thanks for joining me for Weekly Weekend. This week I visited Kejonuma, an abandoned amusement park about an hour and a half north of Sendai. If this is your first time hearing about it, Kejonuma is one of those neat hidden places in Japan with a curious backstory. Opened to the public in 1979, at its height, Kejonuma brought in over 200,000 annual visitors. But regular drops in attendance caused the park to close its doors in the year 2000, and in the years since, it has become the subject of many an urban legend. Of all the myths I've heard surrounding this place, and of all the lore I've heard trying to explain the sudden collapse of this once vibrant amusement park, I think my favorite has got to be a story I heard about a snake baby. Apparently a woman gave birth to a snake baby monster, and although it didn't take off with the Japanese public, I still found it to be a really interesting bit of lore. So I'll include a link to that story in the description. That said, all snake baby monsters aside, today the owner of Kejonuma allows people to walk around and experience the uncanny remains of what was once a really neat and exciting park. Okay. So that's a little bit about Kejonuma, but what's it actually like? What is there to see? Well, the moment you enter the grounds, you'll definitely get a sense of the creepy vibe. Looking at the attractions from the road just isn't enough. You've got to get up close and personal to the rides to see the warped details. One of my favorites was the merry-go-round. Many of the animals had cracked features that looked like they were straight out of a nightmare scene in a horror film. Something about the design of it really stuck with me, and even though it's showing a decade plus in wear and tear, the colors on everything are still so vivid. Another one of my favorites was the driving range. Now you might be thinking, a driving range, really? What in the world could possibly be exciting about that? But trust me, this is completely different from any driving range you've ever seen. Everything is twisted and distorted, left to whatever Mother Nature could throw at it. There's roots all over everything, and it looks like a scene out of The Walking Dead or The Last of Us. The scale of it is nothing short of epic. With that in mind, getting to some of these places isn't easy, and it really depends on the time of year you decide to visit. I've seen quite a few photographs online that seem to suggest the park's grounds are maintained in the spring. If you're looking to avoid the bugs, weeds, and heat, it's probably best to head there earlier in the year. That said, in the summer, the humidity is really high. The grass is tall and unkept, and if you're wanting to see everything the park has to offer, you're going to be wading through a lot of rough thicket. Likewise, as is often the case in Japan during the typhoon season, on the day I was shooting in Kejonuma, there were intermittent showers, and because one of my shoes has a huge hole in it, I quickly found myself wearing a wet sock. Point is, if you're wanting to go in the summer, jeans, closed-toed shoes, and drinking water are absolutely a must. So ultimately, Kejonuma is a place to visit if you're feeling adventurous and you're looking for something out of the ordinary. It's the story of man versus nature, and I think it's safe to say that this is one episode where nature comes out on top. Don't let the bugs and weeds scare you off, though. If you give it a chance, Kejonuma can give you a glimpse into a world that's long gone. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. Wow. We did it. The first episode of Weekly Weekend. I can't believe it. Somehow the editing worked out. Somehow you are watching this video. It is on YouTube right now. I am just absolutely relieved. I know the editing has a long way to go, but I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any advice or any feedback, please leave a comment. I'm still working on everything from the audio to the clips to any weird glitches that happen along the way, and it's a work in progress, but I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate it. Okay, so some stuff to watch out for. In the next couple days, I'm going to be releasing kind of a follow-up Q&A wrap-up on Kejonuma, and definitely going to be including some details that didn't make it into this video. So maybe how to get here, best access points, top 5 things to see, that kind of stuff. And shortly thereafter, I'll be releasing a secondary video about content at Kejonuma. While I was there, I found a really cool abandoned gift shop, and oh my gosh, guys. If you thought that this stuff looked like zombie apocalypse material, that stuff is next level, and I really encourage you to stick around for it. And if you want to see it, and you want to stick around and see how my editing skills improve, click the subscribe button and check it out. Thanks so much for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next Weekly Weekend. Catch you guys soon.